What's going on, guys? It's Chase and Jerry. Chase Wednesday Venture Sports Consulting. Happy Monday, everyone. We're here for kind of a special video. We're going to give you some really nice, valuable futures predictions that I'm going to let Jerry talk about in just a second. We're going to go over a couple of packages that we have going on, and then a recap for what we did on Sunday, where a lot of people, even new clients, signed up and kicked off their 2021 with us. But before we get into any of that, Jerry, how's the week going? Congrats on a big weekend as always. And what's going on out west?
Great things are happening. Great things are happening, especially off of our very profitable Sunday. And then again, coming off of a soccer premium play this morning, which we cashed in early. So
Yep,
things are great.
absolutely. What was the just for the people that are watching that maybe were not on the play that you had today that we released early today for mid-afternoon game in soccer? What was that game?
It was the Spanish La Liga, the Valencia game under 2.5 goals. I actually, when I capped that game, I actually had it a 1-1 draw, and I told that to a couple of our clients. So that's what it finished off at 1-1 draw under 2.5, cashed it in.
Yeah, you were right on the money. Actually, a couple. I think it may have been one of our customers, Ron, who I know he reached out to you, and this is kind of a case in point of what you were talking about the other day. You got to shop lines, because if you are not going to a sports book or you're not using a particular accredited book, maybe you're using someone local or a paperhead site or something like that. Listen, guys, they can change their lines whenever they want to. If they start getting action in and they want to take the game down, or they want to just change the line to whatever they want to, they can. They're not going off of Vegas rule or Vegas the way that Vegas does it. So always shop your lines. Case in point, today Jerry had a really good client reach out, and he said, hey, the local book that he was using actually had it at 2.25 or 2 or something like that. Did he feel comfortable with it? And Jerry told him straight out, he was like, I see this game as a 1-1 draw. That's how I see this game finishing out. So under 2.5 is the play. And sure as the world, it was a 1-1 draw. So spot on. So congrats to everyone that jumped on that. We will have a little bit of action tonight in the NBA and potentially college basketball. We'll see what happens there. I'm still monitoring some lines there. But this video is to talk about the NFL and soccer. So real quick, if you don't have anything else, Jerry, I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what we did yesterday in the NFL, just for the people that weren't on it, so they can know how the day ended up.
Sure, Chase, and just to piggyback on what you just said in regards to the lines, if any of you do have questions regarding the current soccer lines with your book or your bookie, please feel free to DM me, and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. But the line is what we actually are betting ourselves.
Correct. Yeah. So when we release something, guys, it doesn't matter what sport it's in. If you see something in soccer and football and basketball and hockey, and you buy this play, the line that you see is the line that we bet. It is the line. And listen, when we go off of something, we always shop our lines, but the lines that we use for the company that we give out are always going to be William Hill or Circa. One of those two books are what we use, and it's different per sport. Like for hockey, we are primarily Circa. That's it. We do not use William Hill. But when it comes to like NFL, we're strictly William Hill across the board. So we're always using current and like true Vegas odds. But even then, if we have something, we're not scared to go shop it offshore just to see if maybe they've got something cheaper. Even after we already bet it, we may go lay another wager or hedge it in some way depending on how we're looking at it. So always shop your lines, get the best value, or you are leaving money on the table. All right. So yesterday, coming off of the Sunday prior to that, 4-1, great Sunday. Now we're going into the last Sunday of the regular season, week 17, and this is going to be the end all be all for a lot of teams. Are they going to make the playoffs? Are they not going to make the playoffs? And this was a week that everybody had very strong opinions on, whether it be the media, our clients, everybody. And I'll be honest with you, Jerry. I mean, I know you got a lot of them too, but I would say that because we released this card Saturday night, probably about 10 o'clock my time, and people did not like this card at
Not
all.
at all. Not at all. I was getting questions, if we actually knew that, some teams were not playing their starters or their starting quarterback.
Yeah,
And
well, it's like
I told them, yes.
we gave out Pittsburgh plus the points, and people got mad that I mentioned Ben Roethlisberger in the video because obviously Big Ben wasn't playing. We knew that for 2 weeks. He had already sat out 1 week. What we were talking about with Big Ben was the fact that with Baker Mayfield, if let's say Baker Mayfield was going to sit out, he doesn't have the wisdom and the knowledge that Big Ben does to be able to help coach a rookie quarterback or a second string guy to go in there and help him. Big Ben does. So with Mason Rudolph, even though, yeah, he's your second stringer, he's your quote unquote new guy, he played pretty much all of last season. The most, I don't know how you would want to word it, but I guess the most remembered game of last season was Pittsburgh Cleveland with the big fight. Myles Garrett, Mason Rudolph. So this kid is not new to this stuff. He's not even new to the big time games. So listen, you just have to trust us. And case in point, this weekend could not have been a better example. So to give you an idea, obviously we gave out the Steelers plus 10. Steelers ended up only losing by 2. Steelers should have won that game. Truth be told, they went for the 2-point conversion. That was pass interference. Had there not been interference, I do believe he would have completed the pass. It would have been a tie game. Not saying they would have won because of it, but I think that the Steelers, they most certainly didn't roll over. They went to play, but like we told everybody, you take the 10 points and you run for the hills. They easily covered that spread. So people didn't like that game. Probably the game that people disagreed with us the most, second to that one, was we had the New York Giants plus 2. They won outright against the Dallas Cowboys. The other 1 o'clock game that we had, we took the Buccaneers minus 6. This was one where a coach that you were extremely familiar with for his days in Arizona, you knew good and well going in that he was going to play the starters. I mean, you knew it. Tom Brady was going to be in there the whole time. We know Tom Brady wanted that seed, that what was it, the 5th seed that they went for. He wanted it. You know that coach, when he's telling the media that, yeah, I'm going to play people and I'm not, most of the people don't know what that really means. With your experience with him being in Arizona for as long as he was, you knew what that meant. That meant that Brady's going to play and they're going to play 4 quarters of football.
Correct. And he's hungry. He's hungry after,
yeah.
what happened in Arizona and them not reaching a Super Bowl. He knows this is his last opportunity.
Yeah, and truth be told, with how things went down in Arizona, I feel like he kind of got disrespected, or at least he feels that way. For Arizona to part ways with him in the fashion they did, where he had built a very solid team out there, and it was only trending upward. It wasn't trending downward. Yeah, they had some quarterback issues, but just think if he was still there and you had somebody like a Kyler Murray and you had DeAndre Hopkins coming in, who knows what he could have right now. So that right there was a clean 3-0 sweep in the early games. Then we get into the afternoon games. LA Rams plus 3.5, another outright winner. Then we had the Raiders and the Broncos. We took the Raiders on the money line, minus 140, and people didn't really seem to like that play. They said, why just not lay the 2.5? But look what happened. The Raiders won by a single point, and it just goes to show you that there's nobody in the world that's more zoned in on what's actually going on with these teams than we are. Who else out there would have laid the money line knowing that's probably how it was going to come down? The only game that we took a loss on premium-wise on the NFL yesterday was we did take the Chiefs plus the 4.5. And truth be told, that's a game they probably could have won if they really wanted to, but it didn't matter. They had their number 1 seed. It was locked up. So that was a chance that we took. But either way, 5-1 on the day, NFL yesterday. And just for the people that care to know, we had one NCAA basketball play yesterday with Sacramento State laying 16. They won by almost 30. And then you had a soccer play yesterday, too. What was that?
Correct. We played FC Porto in the Portugal Premier League, which was a blowout, 3-0.
So 7-1 yesterday, across the board, almost a clean 8-0 sweep. So a great day. So with the reason that we wanted to make sure that we emphasize on the NFL, 10-2 the last 2 weeks to round out the season. We always, every year, have a lot of playoff action. And one of the things that we always offer every year during the Super Bowl is we have a Super Bowl package. It's $50 and it gets you not only our premium and top plays for the Super Bowl itself, but it also gets you every single prop bet that we do. Last year, case in point, we had a premium play and a top play on the game itself, which we won both of. And then we had 10 prop bets where the average payout was plus 240 or higher. And we went 9-1 on those 10. So the people that were on our Super Bowl package last year were making enough to buy a 1-year all access just from their profits on the Super Bowl alone. This year, we're changing it up. We're doing something a little bit different. This year, for $100, you're going to get the entire playoffs, every premium and top play for the entire NFL postseason, and we are going to have prop bets from wild card all the way through Super Bowl. You're going to get every single thing that we put out for $99, and that begins this Saturday when the playoffs start. So that package is on the site. It'll say the Venture Sports NFL Playoff and Super Bowl package is $99, and you are going to get – we don't know exactly how many plays yet, obviously, but I would say that you are probably going to get 50 or more plays when you roll in props and everything between now and Super Bowl Sunday. So 50 plays for $100. You can't beat it.
No, great deal. Great deal.
So that's really all I have. So now I'm going to turn it over to you because I know you've got something special that you want to, number one, announce and then give everybody for free. So the floor is yours.
Sure. So we've decided to pull the trigger on a game of the week, which goes off Wednesday. Game of the week in soccer. And with that said, we're also going to include a top play for Wednesday. So all soccer premiums, we'll give out soccer premiums. We have the game of the week in soccer, and we will also include the top play. So with that said, as promised, I'm going to go ahead and give you a futures bet in the Liga MX, which is the Mexican Premier League, which is, again, my bread and butter. And like you mentioned, it's comparable to what you do in the MLB, Chase.
Yeah, guys, do not miss out on this Liga MX. I mean, listen, everybody knows that Jerry and I have done many business things together. And even though this has been something that we've been in the works with for a while, that doesn't mean that I didn't follow what he was doing over the last 2 years. And again, I know nothing about soccer. I am not the expert. I trust in everything he does. I mean, Liga MX over the past 2 seasons, what I have profited on, basically as a client of Jerry's, it was comparable to what I profit myself in MLB. So it is well worth it's well worth the money and more. And guys, and for those who didn't understand what he was talking about with the top play there, so the game of the week, it's $50 like a game of the week always is. You get it. There's a 3-day guarantee on it. So if you were to, God forbid, lose the game, you get 3 days of all sports, all plays, no questions asked, absolutely free. But what you are getting on top of it is there's going to be a daily top play that same day. But when you buy the game of the week, you get the game of the week and you get that top play for no additional charge. So you're getting 2 major games to step out on for $50.
Correct. So without further said, here we go. With the Liga MX as a future bet, and keep in mind these are circa odds. You know, we took the odds from the circa book. We are going to go 1 unit on Tigres UA NL, which is at plus 450. And then we feel strongly about the second futures bet, which is going to be on Leon at plus 500. So I would recommend, based on how we're doing in soccer, that each of you put down 1 unit based on these odds. Again, if you're not getting these odds, please reach out to me, and then I will have that conversation with you and see where you stand in regards to what odds you are getting.
Absolutely. And they've got some time. So the Liga MX, it begins Friday or Saturday?
January 8th.
All right, so it begins Friday. So guys, you have time. These bets are obviously the futures of who Jerry says is going to win it all in Liga MX. That if you're watching this video on Monday night or Tuesday or Wednesday, that doesn't mean you have to run to the computer and bet it, or to the window and bet it right then. If you're getting something different, reach out to Jerry before you bet it. He will tell you what to do in the event that you are getting something different. That way you can make sure you make the right wager. But those are two futures wagers that you definitely want to get in on prior to the start of the season to make sure that you get your best odds.
Correct. Again, it's Tigres and Leon.
All right, and those are 1 unit apiece, and obviously for our clients that know that 1 unit, that is a standard premium play. If you are not a client of ours long term, or you never have been, and it's something you want to bet, still reach out to Jerry. He will still tell you what you need to do. And if you've never been with us, you may not understand what that 1 unit premium means. Reach out. We'll go over it with you. So another quick rundown. The things that we've got going on at the site. Obviously, the biggest thing right now, game of the week. Wednesday, January the 6th. I think the game is at 3 p.m. Eastern time?
3 p.m. Eastern, correct.
All right, so you need to get on it before then. It's $50. You get the game of the week. Everything is already on the site. It's posted as soon as you purchase it. Boom, you have instant access to the play where you can bet it early. And also below that play, you have a top play, a daily top play, which is just rated just under what a game of the week is, that you're going to get absolutely free just for purchasing that. It'll be on the same page. You won't have to do anything funny. It's right there. Second to that, make sure that you go get on the NFL playoff and Super Bowl package. It's $99, and you are going to get every premium, top play, and prop bet that we have from wild card games all the way through Super Bowl Sunday. You are going to get 50 plus plays for $99. It's on the site there. There are no games posted yet. Games don't start till Saturday, but games are going to start getting posted probably around Wednesday, Thursday. So the earlier you get on, the better odds you can get the second these games start becoming posted.
And Chase, correct me if I'm wrong. 7-day and 3-day packages do not include the game of the week.
No. So the only thing that includes games of the week, month, and year, like they always have been, are if you are an all-access member. So if you are on a 30-day all-access pass or a 1-year all-access pass, you already get them. You go to your members dashboard, they're already there. You can view the play. Any other package you are on, games of the week, month, and year are always a separate purchase. So you can go to the purchase page. You'll see it right there. The second you purchase it, boom, you've got instant access to it. Cool. Anything else?
That's all I have. Best of luck.
Guys, we're going to be back later on. We're going to have some more free plays and some other sports and some more announcements of what we've got going on. But I'm telling you right now, Liga MX begins on Friday. Go jump on the season pass. If you want some money to put towards that season pass, go purchase the game of the week. Get the 2 big plays, hammer those plays, make some money, use that profit to invest in something long-term soccer-wise. You want the NFL playoff and Super Bowl special? It's $99. The playoffs, the wild card rounds do begin on Saturday, so get on it. The earlier, the better. Everything is already posted on the site, ready to go. Go to chasewins.com, and we will get you fixed up. If you have any questions, please reach out. Email us, chase@chasewins.com. Hit us up on Twitter, @PicksChase, or W1. Is it W1_Venture?
W1 Venture.
W1 Venture if you want to speak with Jerry directly. And I think that's it. But we'll be back later tonight and tomorrow with some more free plays, some more announcements, and some other cool stuff that we're going to be doing outside of the typical day-to-day that we're going to announce as well. But other than that, I think that's it, at least for me.
That's it. Good luck, guys.
We love you, and we will see you in the winner's circle.